Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, good morning. It is 3:42 a.m. for me. Thank you, Christian, for bringing it to my attention regarding the video and that the music was too loud. You guys could not hear me. Obviously, as you guys noticed, that the world boss is once again on cooldown. This time it's for 24 hours. So a lot of you may be wondering, what is this MDP token? It's just a countdown on how many pets you have left that could fight. That's it. I had 306 because I have 306 pets. We got 10. We can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pets per page. If I have 30, that's 300. The last page has 6 pets, so it gives me 306. I used to have 306 MDP. The reason it says 305 is because one of my transactions was successful and I earned a dpet. So think of this, of how many times or how many more pets you have that could be sent out to the world boss for the fight. That's all this is. You can't sell it. You can't transfer it. I don't believe there's anything else you could do with it. It's just a count to keep you informed of how many more pets you have that can go into battle. That's it. If I send 5 more pets and I get 5 more successful transactions and I get 5 more hits, this will go down to 300 and this will go up to 6. That's all that it is, nothing more. They did not mention, they did not give anybody a heads up, at least not that as far as I know, of what this was. I just happened to put 1 and 2 together and I figured it out and I was like, holy crap. I've been asking for the last 2 days, what is this thing? What is this? What is this? And then when I realized I got 1 successful transaction, I made 1 dpet, and all of a sudden it went to 3 or 5. And then it clicked, wait a minute, I have 306 pets? So that's when I can have 305 more times I could send my pets in. That's all that it is, nothing more, nothing less. I don't think there's any kind of transactions you can do with it. Which I have to admit, that's at least one thing they got right, because now if you're somebody who has 20 pets or 15 pets, or you have 200, 400, 600, 800 pets, you don't want to try and figure out, wait a minute, how many pets did I use? How many do I have left? This MDP will let you know how many more pets you can send out into battle. That's it. There's nothing else. That's it. That's all they had to give us a heads up about what this was, but they did it. Now, I know a lot of you are upset about the raid boss. Clearly understandable. I can understand why you feel that way, but just imagine how much potential this game has. The only positive thing I could say about the team right now, one, before you go rage quitting this game or you sell all your dpet tokens, let me ask you, think of it this way. If you sell all your tokens or you give up on this game, and then it turns out to be as big or bigger than Axie Infinity in the next 6 months to a year, are you going to regret it? Because the devs could not get their shit right, even though they're messing up. But we have to admit, this is the first time, at least as far as I know, this is the first time any company or any game is attempting to do something like this on the blockchain. Where they're messed up is that they knew, they very well knew how many eggs were sold and how many people and how many customers they have. They know this. And there's no way in hell you can tell me that they did not realize, wait a minute, these servers are set to take maybe 5,000 transactions per second. We have over 30 or 40 or 50 or 80,000 people that's going to, and they didn't know that the server wasn't going to be able to hold it. If you ask me, it's not a conspiracy theory. I think they would just wanted to make Binance some money to show Binance, hey, look, we could make you guys money. Let's saw some Binance. And what's really going to piss me off is if they say, hey, we're going to compensate everybody and here's some food and some gems. As if we can sell that shit and pay bills with it. We cannot. So, but nevertheless, think of the potential that this game has before you go on and rage quit. All right, that's the only positive word I can give you guys right now. Even though I only made one possible transaction, only one went through, and dpet currently is at $6. So if I hold on to that dpet and it goes up to $8 or $10, that's when I made $10 just one successful transaction, just one successful pet that went into battle. I still could have had 305 more. So if you have 100 pets and you're able to deploy all 100 of them, currently you would be sitting on $600. If dpet token goes up to $10 and you didn't sell your dpets, or you didn't turn them, even if you did turn them to the NFT dpets, it doesn't matter. You still would have made roughly around $600 to $1,000. So this game has huge potential. I don't want you guys to give up and then regret it down the line. So if you're gonna choose to quit, or you're gonna choose to sell your dpet tokens and you don't want to have anything to do with this game no more, I would highly suggest take some time, take a few days, calm down, and realize if you're gonna make that decision, make it with a clear mind. Do not make decision while you are upset and angry and frustrated just because these guys can't get their shit together. Because the only person who's going to end up losing in the long run is you, not them. So just keep calm, guys. We'll see what happens. Even if it takes multiple tries, this is the very first time we're doing this. We know sooner or later in the next few months, there's going to be other regular bosses. There's going to be more raid bosses. Maybe by that time they can get their shit together. At least we know the potential. If that many people are trying to get on right now that it keeps crashing the servers, as if these guys didn't already know they couldn't handle the server anyway, but just think about it. If that many people are trying to get on, that tells you how massive this game could be. Think of the positive. Don't always just look at the negative. The negative, yeah, they're fucking up. They're costing us time. They're costing us money. Yes, 100%. Everybody has the right to be upset. But also take the time and step back and look at the bigger picture. This tells you how massive this game could be. I can see this going 10, 15, 20 more times than any other game out there currently, and probably could get as equal or bigger than Axie Infinity. We see how many people are trying to get on right now, and this game is still early. Where is this game going to be in 3 months, 6 months, or a year? Before you rage quit, think about the potential that you have. Don't let your aggravation currently make you lose out on possible profit, or just keep calm, guys. Okay? If you're gonna make that decision, make it with a clear mind when you come down, if that's what you really want to do. That's the only positive words I can give you guys right now. So last time again, there's not much you could do with this. It's just letting you know how many more pets you can have to deploy. With that said, I'm going to say good night. Good luck to everyone. I guess in the next 23 hours to go or something. And if I get any more information between now and then, I'll give you guys a heads up. So good luck to everyone. In the meantime, level up and game on. If this was if you got some good information, leave me a drop, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Again, thank you, Christian, for bringing it to my attention that you guys could not hear what I was saying over the music. All right, guys, I'm out. See ya.